What's going on YouTube? Hayden back making another brand new crypto TV episode. In today's video, we will be looking at Litecoin, Bitcoin, Ethereum, as well as Golem. So shout out to Adrian for commenting his favorite altcoin to review. If you guys want to be shouted out in tomorrow's video, please make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications, and leave your favorite altcoin to review in the next video. Otherwise, let's get on with today's episode. I do have one article to show you guys, as well as a chart by another YouTuber. So shout out to Marius Lambden. We will get into what he had put out in another video, and I thought the information was too good, and I should help spread the news as well. So right now we're on the Coin Market Cap, and you'll notice that we are still currently 328. I'm just going to refresh that because I don't think I did that already. Let's see. All right, so 329 billion, so only 1 billion difference, not too much. As you can see, Bitcoin and all the major blue chips are in the negative, but not by much. Litecoin only down 0.26%, but everything else seems to be down 1, maybe 2% max. IOTA, though, up 5%, so definitely making a movement there. But otherwise, not looking too bad right now on the coin market cap. So I did want to just show you guys this article really quick, and it says Litecoin's acceptance by Surf Air announcement makes room for speculations. Basically, the article just says California-based commuter airline Surf Air is a cargo company with a wide range of services. According to the founder, Litecoin has confirmed payment option on Surf Air, and no further details have been released. So basically, TapJet and Surf Air are two companies that are now supporting Litecoin as a payment, which I thought is really cool. And the fact that you can now, the fact that they're branding themselves, and the fact that you can now pay with Litecoin in certain businesses and small brands, if not big brands, is pretty awesome in some retailers. So I want to show you guys my Litecoin analysis really quickly. But basically, you can see right now, based off this chart, and why I'm thinking that we can see a possible breakout upwards to that $700, if not $1,000 region, is based off this. So we go by percentage, and we can even go by like previous moves. You can see right here, if we always look back, history likes to repeat itself, at least within cryptocurrency. You can see, though, we have this 5-point breakout. Not necessarily, a lot of people are anti the Elliott wave, but just a 5-point breakout. So we have something around like this D, and then we'd have like E over here. So you can see generally it's around a 5-point of contact, and then it moves upwards. So we look right now at the current price, and we can notice that we do have a similar 5-point right here. We have A, B, C, D, and we're looking for that E. So what's nice to know is when you have a breakout like this, or a pennant flag, sorry, that's forming, ways you can tell about price is by taking the percentage of how high it broke out. So this is around a 260% jump. And now we could take this theoretically and move it all the way back here, but for conservative reasons, we'll keep it just this point right here. So we have a 260% move, and if we were to draw out what 260% look like at a point of breakout, I'm just going to fix this after. Move this right here, right at around E, where we would potentially break out from, and we moved it up 260%. We're getting at around a $500 like Litecoin. That's the conservative route, $500. We could move this down here, right around here. 260 is a conservative route to see a $500 Litecoin. Now, what I want to show you guys is we're looking for right now in the current market a move right here based on previous analysis or TA. You can see that we are trading very low on the RSI, the stock RSI, which is a very good indicator that we could move upwards we're basically bound to continue to move upwards right now. You can see how when we do hit lows like here, we trend up. And I know it's a small move, but definitely something to look at. You can see the breakout right here. We trended up, and just a huge jump moved us right there. But we're really looking to complete this triangle right now. That's pretty much what we're riding on. It may be towards June we keep pushing it further, but that's because the pennant flag has continued to grow larger and larger, which is an indication that we could see a movement of great volume pushing the coin up. But for right now, I did kind of adjust the this downtrend right here. You can see I started it right at this point in that area. You can see how it has points of contact here, points of contact here for Litecoin. And then again, points of contact right here. So when we did fall, we were actually testing just the bottom of it. We could potentially move it up like this, and that's okay too. You can see how now it has more of the support without using the candles. But if you were to look at this chart on more of a like 4-hour scale, if we just brought this to the 4-hour, you'll notice though that we do have points right here where we bounced, and then going back to that area where we touched down lower, we do have a very similar pattern right there. But we'll just zoom in on the daily again to get a better view. And I guess for the trolls in the comments, I'll move it up ever so slightly, but you can see how for the most part, even with that change, we are still trending on this line. And you can see how what's very interesting is we're really starting to stall out in the coin. This is a very, 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 very interesting move right now. And I really want you guys to notice that, because that is quite important. I feel for however long I've been trading for, which is a little over a year and a half, what I've noticed is when Litecoin, mainly Litecoin, when we start to see it stall like that, and I'm trying to see if we can find it like in the past. All right, we can pretty much maybe go off of the price right here. You can see how, look at, in this breakout, when we broke out, we were stalled. We were pretty much at a same price level for quite some time, the 23rd to the 7th, so maybe even like 2 weeks. We just stalled out in the price. And if you notice, look at the candles. You can see how we've had major moves in the candles before and major dips. But for whatever reason right now, the price has fluctuated so much towards the end D to E. So you do see a small pullback, and then we move up to E, and that's when we break out. Now, if we were to look at the current price right now, what you're looking at is a similar action. We're seeing that stalling like momentum. Whatever is, the bulls and the bears are really keeping the price very flatline. And that could be a very good indicator to see a nice pop in the upward direction coming. The fact that we are coming to an end of E, but we are mainly looking for right now, guys, is that move to E. That's what we're looking for, whether it's here or whether it comes here. We're looking for that E movement, that pressure bringing us to the closing of the 5 points of contact. And then honestly, we may go something like this. We may move to E, we may go a little higher, stall sideways, then go up. We could go up, come back down, retest the top, and then fly up. But I'm very bullish right now on the way Litecoin is trading. And I do want to point out right now a chart that Marius Lambden had, which I was just currently watching, and I thought it was like a brilliant chart, and it just goes way more in depth, and he put a lot more time into this chart, and that's why I thought it'd be a really good thing to show you guys. So you can see this is on I just screenshotted what he put out on Litecoin, and you can see how this is the breakout that I was talking about before. This is the previous breakout. So if I was to just go back, I think like this, to previous times, you can see right here, this is what we're looking at. So this was what is right here. So he basically put it into a 7 candle or a 7 wave movement. And you can see how we have a 1 to 7 movement, and then again we had the consolidation period, a 1 to 7 movement, and then you can see from the 7 to 1 the movement upwards, as well as 6 to 7. So from 6 to 7, this region right here, we have the movement upwards, and then from 7 to 1 we shot even higher. So right now we're at 6 to 7, and then from 7 to 1 we shot upwards. So he's basically saying that history does repeat itself. And you'll notice that he also has a 5 points of contact and then a movement upwards. So you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then it moved upwards. He did it again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then a movement upwards. And you can see these lines are representing this possible breakout right there. And I think he charted the entire, yeah, you can see right here how he charted from the bottom, the average region of this previous breakout right here, and he got 920%, and then he moved that here and put it up to around a 920, 950%, which is anywhere in the range from $900 to $1,000. So that's why he's predicting $1,000 Litecoin in the near future. He's saying hodl, it doesn't matter if you buy at 300, it doesn't matter if you buy at 1,000. Sorry, it doesn't matter if you buy at 100. As long as you hold on to it, we may see a possible return on investment in the near future, maybe within the next 30 to 60 days. I know that's a long time for some people, but for the hodlers, it's really not much at all. That's 2 months max. But definitely coming into the end of 2018 into 2019, we may see a very, very, very high Litecoin. And the possibilities are there. Whether you buy it now at like $118 or you already bought in the past at 300, those are both okay times with a move. At least my conservative route was 500. His is 9 to 1,000. But wherever it plays out, there will be profit made. But I really want you guys to notice that these pennant flags form with a 5 point of contact right here, and then we see that movement upwards, and I really want you to focus on that. You also notice the time period that this happens. The 6 to the 6.5, we'll call this 6.5. So 6 to the 6.5, or this is the 6th channel, this is the 7th, and this is the 1. So you can see in the 6th channel right here, we drop down first. You can see we dropped down, pulled down, moved up, pulled down again, right here, pulled down, and then shot up into the 7th wave. The 7th wave, the 7th channel, we shot up. So if we look to 6 to 7, you can see we are moving down right now in the 6th candle, and now we're looking to move up in the 7th. Similar to here, you can see how 7 we broke out. He's now predicting 7 we break out here. And then the first candle, which is in red, so the first candle, which is in red, shot up. The first candle right here shot up. We're looking for that first candle again and shooting up to that level. But yeah, that's pretty much what my take on Litecoin is. I thought that was a very good example. I'm still very bullish on Litecoin in the long term. I think we can all make money if we hold on to it. It is a long-term investment, not short-term. I know a lot of people are anti the coins, but you know what? You shouldn't have gone into cryptocurrency if you thought you were going to make a quick come up in, a week or two. That's really not what this market is about. You have to be very, very good at technical analysis to make quick trades like that. You also have to have a lot of money to make such a play like that. You could also lose a lot, so you got to be mindful of that. So let's look at Bitcoin right now. You can see how Bitcoin is also at D, and it's just really proving itself more and more, and I'm really liking the way this is heading. You can see how, I'm just going to move this slightly, not that it matters, but you can see how we are starting now to move upwards to finish that Elliott wave, or that 5 points of contact. And similar to Litecoin, we expect Bitcoin to then maybe trade sideways and bounce up. But definitely we are looking for Bitcoin this is on the 4-hour to close off this pennant flag, to complete this pennant flag. You can see how right here we're coming to the end. I'm actually going to jump onto the daily because this is quite big. You can see how on the daily we are now currently finishing our 5th point of contact, coming to an end. Right here we're looking for E. We're looking for that touch to E, and then we're looking for that break higher. So you can see how right here we are also very low on the stock RSI, but we're looking for that E. You can see how perfectly we hit D, and now we're moving up, and then hopefully retest that high-low MMA and then break upwards. So with Litecoin as well. As for Ethereum, Ethereum is still on the downtrend. It is quite interesting. We could honestly just move this here now. The fact that we kind of traded sideways when I had it here. So I'm just going to fix this and move this here and see if this is going to act as the resistance for for Ethereum. But you can see the channel that it's trading in right now. But honestly, for Ethereum, it really just needs to consolidate sideways, regain momentum on the stock RSI, and push upwards. I'm really looking to see this retest the high-low MMA very soon. So expect that price level right around here at around 6 660, 670 in that general region. Lastly, let's check out Golem. So shout out again to Adrian. So I am looking at Golem on the 4-hour, and it is quite interesting. You can see how it did trade sideways. It is quite near overbought. We do have support right here. Don't want to draw another support. We do have support there as well. And it's kind of hard to say where this price is heading because there's not much going on this chart. You can see how this is other areas of resistance right here, that top level. But it does seem to be in a slight downtrend right now. It seems like it broke out of a huge uptrend, but it currently is in a small downtrend. That's what it looks like to me. So honestly, it may have to finish this. And this is the 4-hour. So if we just went on to the, let's do the 2-hour right now. And I know that's really pushing it, but you can see how much clearer this this downtrend is right here, this descending triangle. And honestly, what may happen is we may break up and retest resistance at the top, or it may break under and meet up with those high-low MMAs. So be mindful of that. Honestly, your next play will really be dependent on whether this breaks up or down, but these are the price levels it will go to. But otherwise, that's going to sum up the episode for today, guys. If you liked what you saw, please like, subscribe, and comment on the channel. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Signing out. Peace.